Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me here as we talk about some more Harry Potter news. So this comes to us official from the harrypotter.com website. Bloomsbury announces the launch of Pocket Potters, Little Guides to Harry Potter Stories by J.K. Rowling. So these books are actually really quite sweet. I mean, they're kind of graphic illustrations of the three main characters, Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Ron Weasley. They've got great illustrations, they've got great narrative kind of points in there, which kind of describes the characters, kind of their origin stories, and, you know, a bit of their story from the actual books themselves. And they just look absolutely just really sweet, these books. And they're perfect. If you have anybody in your family who maybe is a younger child, someone who struggles with reading and comprehension or anything like that, guys, there is a lot of adults out there who do struggle with, you know, reading and things like that. And these books would be absolutely perfect for those kind of people. Or like I say, if you've got younger people in your family or younger people that you know who may enjoy the Harry Potter series, then these books would be absolutely perfect. And I'm, as a fan, I'm definitely going to be picking these books up. They're definitely, they look really fun. They're on pre-order now, which we'll check out in just a sec. But let's dive in and have a read and see what these books are all about. And we'll check out a couple of the illustrations from the actual books themselves as well. So, dive deeper into the Wizarding world with the new first-of-its-kind series of companion books to the iconic Harry Potter stories. Full of whimsy magic and full-colour illustrations, Pocket Potter's Little Guides to the Harry Potter Stories by J.K. Rowling is coming in 2025. So the books do release this year. We'll have a look at the exact date in just a minute. So Bloomsbury Children Books have announced today that the launch of a new series of companion books to the Harry Potter stories, Pocket Potters, Little Guides to the Harry Potter Stories by J.K. Rowling. 2025 will see the launch of the first three books, Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, and Hermione Granger, with even more fun to come in 2026 and beyond. So in 2026, they are planning to release more of these books centered around different characters. One of the books we know that's coming in 2026 is going to be on Dumbledore, and we're not sure what the other characters are, but we do know that Dumbledore is confirmed to be the next one coming out in 2026. But other than that, we're not sure which other characters. I would assume Draco Malfoy would be in there. You know, some of those popular characters. We'd probably have Hagrid, Dumbledore, Draco Malfoy, you know, characters like that. The really kind of core central characters to the Harry Potter series, I would assume. So, a range of illustrators have worked across the series using unique artistic flair to bring the Wizarding world to life. These companion guides are packed full of magical illustrations, much-loved characters, and iconic Hogwarts moments that capture the humour and mischief of a magical world. In our opinion, they could make the perfect gift for the curious fan in your life. Yeah, I'm just going to go back and reiterate the point. I mean, they're very illustrative books, and the information isn't too long, it's not too overcomplicated, it's very simple, very stripped back version of the stories about these characters. So like I say, if you know someone who struggles with reading, someone who learns better through graphical illustrations, even if they're an adult, it really doesn't matter. I know there's a lot of people out there that struggle with reading, and like I say, these books would be perfect, and especially if you've got a younger person in your life, maybe a son, maybe a daughter, maybe a niece or nephew, or something like that, who you really want to kind of share your love of the Harry Potter franchise with, then these books would be perfect for them to learn about these characters and get them more interested in the Harry Potter franchise before they get a little bit older, and then maybe they can start reading the full Harry Potter books. So anyway, this is the actual covers of the books here. So Pocket Potters, we have Hermione Granger, Harry Potter, and Ron Weasley. And as you can see, the illustrations, they're very colourful, very bold, you know, very standout-ish. Got that kind of cartoon illustrative kind of look to them. And I don't know, they're just really fun and just, like I say, quite cute and quite aesthetically pleasing to look at. So anyway, let's get into some more information. And it doesn't matter what age they are, the books are accessible for all. While easy to read labels, chunked text and vibrant pictures are perfect for children. Older fans needn't worry, there are plenty of Easter eggs and gorgeous details for the more seasoned fan to enjoy as well. So speaking of which, let's take a quick peek at what you can expect from the first three guides. So obviously starting off with Harry Potter himself, this is an image of one of the illustrations from the book. And as you can see here, it's got a picture of Harry Potter. And then we've got all these kind of arrows pointing towards Harry Potter. And it's got these little bits of information kind of dotted around the Harry Potter character, filling in some of the important points about what you need to know about Harry Potter as a character within the series. Obviously, we've got Professor McGonagall, we've got Dumbledore, and we've got Hermione and Ron down here as well. And it gives us a little bit of information on the kind of the backstory. It talks about the Sorting Hat, talks about Dumbledore, Professor McGonagall here, and just fills in these little bits of information. Like I say, the text isn't overbearing, it's not overcomplicated, it's very stripped back, very simple for the layman, people that maybe struggle with reading, or younger children. But it's really, really fun, and as an adult myself, even though it's not necessarily targeted at me, I still like it for the illustration purposes. I think that the artwork is phenomenal. I love what people do with this kind of stuff, and it's something that I'm definitely going to pick up and just sort of add to my collection, I think. But let's just read a little bit of this image here. I'm not going to read the whole thing, guys. Pause it and have a read of all of the text yourself if you want to do that as we go through. So, Harry James Potter. Let's just read the bit at the top. So after a long journey on the Hogwarts Express, Harry arrives at school. All the first year students are taken across the Great Lake to Hogwarts Castle for the sorting ceremony. And then it says here, quote, "There's nothing hidden in your head the Sorting Hat can't see, so try me on and I will tell you what you ought to be." I like that. And then we've got this information surrounding Harry here. Like I say, have a pause and read of it for yourself, guys, at your own leisure if you want to. So let's keep going down. In Harry Potter, illustrator Natalie Smiley, yeah, I think that's how you say it, Smiley? Natalie Smiley? Sorry if I'm butchering that. Has captured the personality of the boy who lived perfectly, joins Harry as he discovers the Wizarding World and finds his home at Hogwarts. Expect Quidditch fun, a peek at the cupboard under the stairs, and even a dragon. Exciting. And we have here, making friends. So it's got a bit more of the story about Harry Potter. Like, for example, here, the castle felt more like home than Privet Drive had ever done. Harry's series in the Hogwarts with Ron and Hermione. Together they face moments big and small. Harry starts to make real friends for the first time. And like here, accidentally finds the forbidden corridor on the 3rd floor. It's out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to die a very painful death. And it's got like little plot points, you know, from throughout the Harry Potter stories. So again, very small, very easy to read for anybody. And it's great just to pick up on those important moments from the Harry Potter story. So moving down here, we have Ron Weasley. Sorry, that title at the top of the page keeps popping up. It's annoying. So we have Ron Weasley, Ron Bilious Weasley. Ron is sorted into Gryffindor, the same Hogwarts house as his brothers and his new friend Harry. It was Ron's turn. He was pale green by now. Harry crossed his fingers under the table, and second later, the hat had shouted Gryffindor. Harry clapped loudly with the test as Ron collapsed. Harry clapped. Guys, I'm struggling to read today. I'm so tired. I was up half the night, so I do apologise. Where are we? So Harry clapped loudly with the rest as Ron collapsed into the chair next to him. So yeah, again, we have a picture here of Ron Weasley and the important kind of little bits of text around him, pointing out some of the important parts of his personality and his character traits. And also we have little excerpts from the book telling us about the story beats between how he met Harry Potter and some of the important information that you need to know about his backstory. So, Olia Musa, I think that's how you say it, is no stranger to the Wizarding World, having been one of the illustrators featured in the Harry Potter Wizarding Almanac. She has now turned her attention to the Pocket Potters and is responsible for perfectly capturing the humour, mayhem and joy that makes Ron, well, Ron. In Ron Weasley, you can expect to see his loving but rambunctious family, Scabbers scurrying, a mishap with a flying car, and feasting, lots of feasting. Obviously, that's what we know from Ron Weasley. And we have another great page here, obviously showing Ron here with his belongings here on his way to Hogwarts. We have Scabbers, Ron's mum, Molly Weasley, Ron's mum, Ginny Weasley, Ron's sister, Hogwarts Express ticket. You could say I've got a lot to live up to. Everyone expects me to do as well as the others, but if I do, it's no big deal because they did it first. And obviously we have all the sweets down here that he likes to eat when he's on the train. And yeah, a great another sort of artistic depiction of Ron and capturing his kind of personality. And finally, moving on to Hermione Granger. So we have Hermione Jean Granger. Hermione is the cleverest witch of her age. It isn't until Halloween that Harry and Ron really get to know her when they save her from the huge troll. From the moment on, Hermione Granger became their friend. There are some things you can't share without ending up liking each other, and knocking out a 12-foot mountain troll is one of them. And again, we have Hermione Granger here with Crookshanks. holding her book. She obviously likes to read, and we have a lot little bits of information around kind of detailing her personality and character traits, which is kind of cool. Like I say, pause and have a read if you need to, guys. So last but not least, we have Hermione Granger, which has been illustrated by Laura Proiotti. I'm not sure how you say that, Proiotti. Hermione's guide needed to reflect that brilliant brain of hers, with everything from brewing Polyjuice Potion, her stomping ground of the Hogwarts library, to her ability to pick up any spell as quickly as you can say swish and flick. This guide shows exactly why she is known as the cleverest witch of her age. And we're moving on to the scene here, the library. The library for Hermione is a very special place. For the books on the shelves, she has learned the wonders of the Philosopher's Stone, discovered how to brew Polyjuice Potion, and even solved the mystery of the basilisk. Quote, "Where is she?" asked Harry. "Somewhere over here," said Ron, pointing out along the shelves. "Looking for another book. I think she's trying to read the whole library before Christmas." That's quite funny. And then we've got Crookshanks here on the books, and we've got Hermione with her head stuck in a books. Have a pause and read some of the information if you need to, guys. So the first 3 Pocket Potters Little Guides to the Harry Potter stories are set to be published on the 26th of August 2025 in 25 languages, and will be published by Scholastic, I think that's how you say it, by Scholastic in the US. The series is only set to grow in 2026, with further 4 books publishing, including Professor Albus Dumbledore, illustrated by Paola Escobar, with more titles planned. So yeah, we know that Albus Dumbledore is going to be the next book in the series in 2026, but other than that, we don't really know what the other characters are going to be. But I would assume Draco Malfoy, not Dumbledore, Hagrid, characters like that, I would assume. Possibly Voldemort is going to be in there. I mean, he's an important character. You would expect him to be in there. So if you're in the UK or Australia, you can find out about Bloomsbury special pre-order here. So if we go over to the actual page where you can pre-order this, you get these little bags if you pre-order the books with it as well, which is pretty cool. So receive exclusive mini tote bag when you pre-order each of the books from Bloomsbury.com. And as you can see, each of the books comes with a kind of cute little bag if you pre-order it before the 26th of August, which is when it releases. So you can come down to here, you can choose which book you want, and obviously you can go on there, and you can, oh, sorry about that. Let me just go on here, shop now. And as you can see, you can sort of pre-order the book here, but it doesn't come out until the 25th of August. So unfortunately, we do have a little bit of time to wait until you want to get your hands on these. And but if you do pre-order it, you do get a nice little bag with it as well, guys. But unfortunately, you have to wait until August. By the way, I'm not affiliated with this in any way. I'm not trying to sell you this. I don't make any commission on it. I'm not trying to sell it. I'm just saying that as a footnote here. I'm literally looking at this from a fan perspective. I make no money from this, but I'm just showing it to you because I think you guys will find this interesting. So if you do pre-order it, you get yourself a nice little tote bag to go with the book, which is kind of cool. So guys, that's kind of where we are. I just wanted to kind of share that with you. I thought this is kind of an interesting series of books that are coming out. Like I say, if you've got someone in your life who maybe struggles with reading or isn't as good with reading as, you know, as they could be, and maybe this would be the perfect kind of gift for that kind of person who struggles, or if you've got someone younger in your life who, you know, you want to introduced the Harry Potter franchise to, then these books would be perfect for those kind of people as well. So guys, jump into the comment section. You see these books, is this something you'd be interested in picking up, or something you'd be interested in giving to someone as a gift? And what do you think about these books overall? Jump into the comment section and let me know. I would love to hear what you have to say about it. As always, guys, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. Consider becoming a subscriber of the channel if you haven't already. It goes a long way to supporting my content, so I always appreciate that. And I will see you in the next video.